Welcome participants, I welcome you all. I hope everybody are safe amidst of this COVID outbreak. So I welcome you all to the webinar on project management using Oracle Primavera P6, the version released in 19.12. And myself Hassan, being a civil engineering professional, mostly acting into the project management office called PMO, and being professionally affiliated to Indian Engineering Chapter, Calcutta, Qatar Engineering Forum, Doha, Qatar, and then Institute of Civil Engineering body, UK, London, as a fellow member. So I welcome you all once again. So my industrial associations in the contemporary international market are across various signature projects. In the industry, I've been like more than 13 years of experience, hands-on experience in the turnkey engineering, procurement, and construction industry. And various associations with the company and projects are Eversendai, one of the contractor and consulting company to the Burj Khalifa, the world tallest tower, located in Dubai, UAE, and Al-Jaba Consulting, Qatar, contractor W.L.L Qatar, and more experience in Signature Golf Club project. It's one of the state-of-the-art project located in Doha, Qatar. And the value is almost $500 million US. And also been into engineering, procurement, and construction projects and other infrastructure projects. I think there is a network delay. Admins, I hope it's audible. Yeah?
Yeah, it's audible.
It's audible.
Okay, fine. So this is our introduction. So being into this international platform as well. So this webinar is mostly useful for the people who are serving in the engineering industry, especially civil, mechanical, and electrical engineers, mostly. And the most most demanding skill in the industry. And the software, if you try to acquire the software, you'll be awarded with a good salary as well. And it's mostly used in an engineering, procurement, and construction industry as well, and across various engineering disciplines. And for any engineering EPC company, in order to present the project management dashboard, you have to work on this contemporary Primavera P6 software. It's a mandatory software. You have to acquire it. And each and every organization or enterprise really requires this software in order to meet their organization or enterprise standards or regulations or kind of specifications. They have to acquire it in order to elevate the organization or enterprise to the higher level. So project management office plays a key role in elevating their organizational or enterprise structure. And related to the career perspective, we have got fresh engineers, we have junior engineers, we have mid-career level engineers, and of course we have experienced associates as well. So if you acquire the software, especially this recent release of the Oracle Primavera P6 being released in the month of December 2019, that's going to be taught in the detailed version. And if you adapt the software and acquire the skills, you're going to become a planning engineer. You could join the project management office as a junior planning engineer. You can start your career with a junior planning engineer or a planning engineer. And of course, you can start working as a project manager, or project engineer, or a project control system engineer. We call it as PCS engineer. And of course, you can work as a construction managers for sure. And then people who are across this manufacturing industry can work as a production managers in their manufacturing unit. So the basic prerequisite is in order to you should have a very good project management skills, and then also software additive you should have in contemporary Oracle Primavera P6, which should be the recent version. That's I'm talking about 19.12. it's a professional software, and it's a kind of enterprise project portfolio management software. That's I'll be explaining in the upcoming slides. And it's always based on a professional project management, PPM. And it's been widely used in various verticals that I discussed with you earlier, like in the construction industry, as an EPC, as I always insist, like engineering, procurement, and construction industry, and any plant shutdown industry, oil and gas, piping, facility management, and also in the production industry. So what are the benefits of acquiring this Primavera P6? Of course, I'll give you a survey. It's been like monitored for the last like 10 years. High salary and high remuneration has been paid for the P6 skilled engineers. Always P6 skilled engineers get more salary when compared to non-P6 skilled engineers. As I told you, for any project, PMO is integration domain. In order to be into the integration domain, you should have to have an acquired skill called the most contemporary software skill is the Oracle Primavera when compared to the Microsoft project, which is Oracle really outraged the Microsoft project. I'll differentiate in the upcoming slides. So how the salary is being paid when you acquire this Primavera P6 software. So in India, there is a rough comparison. There is a survey that people who acquired this P6 skill software acquired close to 70,000 Indian rupees, even though they try to be designated as a junior planning engineer. They start with a salary of somewhere close to 50,000. Whereas non-P6 skill engineer would start with 15,000, somewhere close to 25,000 if it's really they are working in a turnkey projects or any kind of state-of-the-art technology engaged projects. I reckon mostly it's not happening. So when you come across the Gulf Cooperation Council across various countries like UAE, that's called United Arab Emirates, it is comprised of 7 emirates. The most popular emirate is Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, Egypt, and Bahrain. So when you acquire the software, they have been somewhere paid more than local currencies. Like if you go for an example in Qatar, they acquire like 10,000 local currencies, 10,000 riyals, which is close to 2 lakh Indian rupees, whereas the non-P6 gets somewhere around 50 to 60,000. This is just a kind of short survey and for your knowledge. Planning packages. So what are the packages you should have in order to proceed to the execution phase? We should have a project schedule, the baseline. We should have the S-curves, the cost S-curves and non-cost S-curves. We should have supposed to have the resource histograms. We should have the engineering document register, where all the drawings, engineering department, civil drawings, mechanical, electrical drawings should be adapted. All the communication, all the incoming and outgoing activities should be monitored by a project management information system. It's called PMIS, which is done by a contemporary software called Constructware by Autodesk, and we have another called Acronix. And of course, we should have a procurement register, lessons learned from the previous projects and to prevail with the register as well. And of course, we should have the construction statistics, what we have done so far, and what are the projects we have adapted as an organization, and what is our vision and mission in order to hold an upcoming big projects. So you should have each and every element should be compiled under a planning package.
And if you are having any doubts, so kindly ping us to the above number. And we have a separate WhatsApp group in the name of Engineers and Architects Wind. And you can mail us on mail@iwindconsult.com, and we have a web page there, and we have our blog civilinvents.com. We'll post the updates and about the Oracle Primavera and what is the risk management and all. We'll post the blog, and we have a subscription for this. And our other relevant courses: forensic delay analysis and crimes management, and Oracle Primavera risk analysis 8.7, and is completely useful for both civil, mechanical, and electrical. And about next, the versions, Primavera P6 versions, and Oracle e-delivery, and we have 19.12, and it is an updated version of Primavera, and it's the 2019 model. So, and you can register the full course in following categories: construction industry planning control, plant shutdown management, and the next one is facility management and forensic delay analysis in construction. So this is all about planning engineer, project control system engineer, interview preparation. So what we are going to do, and it is a real project-based data working and proactive approach for learning, question and answers, the feedbacks, the study materials, notes, assignments, assessment. So we are giving a complete package to you